In the quiet town of Marion, Ohio, two families were the closest of friends. Warren Harding, a rising political star, and James Phillips, a local merchant, shared everything, except one devastating secret. For over a decade, Harding was entangled in a passionate affair with James's wife, Carrie Phillips. But this wasn't just a story of betrayal. It was a love triangle that would draw the attention of military intelligence and threaten national security during World War I. How did a small-town romance become a potential espionage scandal? Just when you thought this web of deceit couldn't get darker, we're about to reveal the chilling truth that sealed Harding's fate. If you're hooked by these twisted tales of espionage and betrayal, smash that like button and subscribe to our channel for more haunting crime stories that will leave you unsettled. Now back to the shadows where Carrie's secrets festered in the heart of wartime Germany. The affair began innocently in 1905, rooted in friendship and shared social circles. Warren and Carrie's bond deepened over years, with stolen moments and heartfelt letters. But everything changed when Carrie and her family moved to Berlin from 1911 to 1914. Immersed in German culture, Carrie developed a fervent pro-German stance, admiring their society and ideals. When she returned to Ohio, she brought back not just souvenirs, but a loyalty that would clash with America's interests. Harding, now a U.S. Senator, found himself torn between his love for Carrie and his duty to his country. The stage was set for a conflict that would test his morals and his career. As World War I escalated, Carrie's pro-German sympathies grew stronger. She openly criticized the U.S. and pressured Harding to vote against entering the war. Intelligence reports began to surface, accusing her of making unpatriotic statements and possibly receiving money from the German government. Harding received a chilling letter from the military intelligence chief in 1917, questioning Carrie's loyalty. Despite his personal feelings, Harding voted for war with Germany, a decision that strained their relationship to its limits. But the government wasn't just watching Carrie. They were tracking her visits to Harding in Washington, fearing she was gathering information for the enemy. Was she a spy or just a woman in love? The affair took a darker turn as Harding's political star rose. Carrie, feeling betrayed by his war vote, began to wield their relationship as a weapon. She possessed over 1,000 pages of love letters, many written on Senate stationery, proof that could destroy his career. During the 1920 presidential campaign, she threatened to expose him, demanding money and a trip to Japan in exchange for her silence. The Republican Party intervened, brokering a deal that paid her up to $25,000 and funded her travels. Harding, overwhelmed by the blackmail, wrote that she even threatened him with exposure to the Germans, blurring the lines between personal vendetta and espionage. How far would she go to protect her secrets? Despite the cover-up, the espionage allegations persisted. Intelligence reports from 1918 claimed Carrie and her daughter were gathering information on U.S. mobilization for Germany. Harding himself admitted that people said she influenced his votes, and he feared she was reported to the departments here. Yet no definitive proof of traditional spying emerged. Her family later disputed the claims, arguing there was no evidence. Historians debate whether she was an active spy or merely a sympathizer using her influence. The government's extensive surveillance, including Justice Department monitoring, suggested real concern. As Harding won the presidency, the scandal remained buried, but the whispers of treason never fully faded. Just when it seemed the story would die with Harding's presidency, a shocking revelation emerged decades later. The love letters, sealed for nearly a century, were finally released in 2014. They revealed that Carrie's motivations were far more complex than mere espionage. In one letter, she confessed that her pro-German stance was partly a desperate attempt to keep Harding close, fearing he would abandon her if America entered the war. She never directly spied for Germany. Instead, she used the threat of exposure to manipulate him, blurring personal revenge with political pressure. The real betrayal wasn't just to her husband or country. It was a tragic entanglement where love and loyalty became weapons, and Harding's heart led him into a web of deception that haunted his legacy. The story of Warren Harding and Carrie Phillips is a haunting tale of how personal passions can collide with national interests. From a small-town affair to allegations of espionage, it shows the vulnerabilities of those in power. Though Carrie wasn't proven to be a spy, her actions raised real security concerns and nearly derailed a presidency. The letters, hidden for years, remind us that history is often shaped by secrets we never see. What do you think really happened? Was Carrie a traitor, a pawn, or just a woman caught in a love triangle? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you found this story intriguing, like and follow for more historical mysteries that challenge what we know.